what's going on, guys? Mystic Gaming here, and welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna be doing part 2 of the random podcast with, of course, our one and only friend Loptakio. So yeah, say hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Random.
Yeah.
Glad to be here after many delays.
Yep. Because of my issues in the house, personal issues, I won't discuss here.
Yes, that's personal beef.
Yep. So yeah. What are the topics for our podcast now? Loptakio?
For today.
Yep.
As of today that you're seeing this. Anyway, first topic is the dumbest wars in history.
Mm-hmm.
Then rival acts, dumbest war names, and for the final topic, dumb arguments that made you lose brain cells.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So who's gonna go first? With the first one.
Since I started last time first on the first topic, how about your next?
Yes. Oh, let's go. So, dumbest reason, yes, dumbest wars in history.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably imagine, big brain moment. Some thinking music for me ensue.
I don't know any music.
I can take.
Okay.
Yes, I can take my time. We can always cut this down, can't we?
Of course. Great.
Alrighty. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would probably do the reason why World War II started.
Ah, yes, of course.
So it was over here that some failure of an Austrian patriot named Adolf Hitler was more interested in basically being a German nationality than Austrian. So Hitler being Hitler, he wanted to expand the German Republic at the time named, before he rose to power, it was actually named catch yourself, the Weimar Republic, with the capital of Weimar.
Oh.
I probably did not pronounce that correctly.
Well,
anyway,
yeah.
Anyway, he saw the perfect place to start his big boy advance at all. So, he basically went into Poland, but he did not listen, to the Allies. Oh my God, if you attack Poland, then we will invade. So because he did not want to fight a thing on two fronts, he made an alliance with Stalin to take out Poland.
Oh.
And just by attacking one state that loves saying the word kurva, it has started the most bloody war in history.
Yeah.
Good job, Hitler.
Yeah, it has been the most bloodiest and most gruesome war in history. World War II, basically.
Yes. And the least gruesome, the Emu War. Which is basically Australians fighting against the emus because the emus are eating all the crops.
Yeah, but then it's still stupid how they started the war. So yeah, are you done?
Yeah. So, yes, I am in fact done.
So yeah, this first war that I'll be talking about is the War of the Stray Dog, or what is it really called is the incident at Petrich. I don't know how to pronounce that, so sorry for the Greeks or Bulgarians listening. So this
whoever gets angry.
Yeah. So this is how it all started. So on October 18, when a Greek soldier and his dog were playing or doing some stuff that I forgot because I'm dumb, of course. And then his dog ran and had strayed.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. Something bad has gone with my connection. It just says connecting, so I will quickly, rejoin. So be right back.
Okay.
Yep, better. That's better.
So I'll tell the story again.
I hope that did not make any mistakes in the audio.
Hopefully. Wait. So shall I continue?
Yes, you shall.
Okay. So where were we? Wait. Big brain moment. Oh yeah. And this dog had strayed across the border from Greece to Demir Tapia, if I pronounced that correctly. Sorry again. Passed on Velez, or I don't know how to pronounce these city names or whatever. So I'm very sorry. And that started a whole war, since the two countries, which were Bulgaria and Greece, were newly formed countries. They were strict at the border thingy, if you get my point. So yeah,
yes, I do.
yeah, basically that's what happened. And then yeah, Greece demanded an apology, like a lot of things, like yeah, demand an apology,
Yeah,
boom, 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 yeah. And I don't know why they didn't annex the land, because like Greece infiltrate, I mean, like, first completely obliterated like a village, but then they didn't annex it. I don't know why. Seems
because
weird.
the Greeks are good guys and they only focus on removing kebab.
Yep. So yeah, do you have a second story, Loptakio?
Yes. So, the Emu War. So right after World War One, many soldiers were returned to the outback to work on their farms.
Mm-hmm.
Now, emus were really a problem.
Yep.
Because they didn't have such good fences, so emus could just march up to the thing,
Yep.
break down the fence, and start eating all the crops.
Mm-hmm.
So then, the most logical thing the Australians could think of was to declare war on the emus. So, because they can do it themselves, they basically got the Australia's Prime Minister of Defenses at the time. Hang on, what was his name? I need to Google this. With the power of editing, be gone, clip. Yeah, okay. So, the Prime Minister of Defense named Senator Sir George Pierce Casey Via. Don't know what that stands for, but yeah, that was the Prime Minister of Defense. So the Australians basically just hit him up and were like, hey, sir, Senator, we need your help with the emus. And Mr. Prime Minister, his name I will not announce again, he said, yeah, okay. So they went up to the government, all basically just passionate about going to murder a bunch of emus for eating crops. The government, of course, said no. But after a couple of repeated, how do I say this? After the Prime Minister of Defense basically pushed the government, they finally said fine. And so on the Australians were extremely, unlucky in their conquest of the emus. And catch this. Because there were so much emus in the outback of Australia.
Yeah.
And then, there was 20,000, and they cut off the Australians. Basically, goddamn it, I keep stuttering.
It's okay.
They basically killed around 1,000 emus per year.
Oh my god.
And so, because the war lasted 1 year,
Yeah.
there were still 19 emus.
Holy.
So, catch this.
Mm-hmm.
The emus won.
Holy what? I know, but then like
Yes.
I know that that
And
happened. Yeah, but how stupid are
and
Australians?
and the yes. So and the crop problem was still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So how did they fix it?
I don't
How
know.
did the Australians fix the thing?
Mm-hmm.
They built better fences.
You should have done that before.
Yeah, like just use metal. It's harder to break through.
Yeah, like you can make them like higher a little. What who didn't think of that for a second? Like go to like the person who had people who had problems like, hey guys, let's just make a better fence with using metal, basically.
Yeah, why didn't you say? Yeah, why didn't you think of that, Australians?
Nice Australian accent.
To any of the Australians watching, like for example the legendary potato, please tell me how accurate was that accent?
From 1 to 10.
Okay, yeah, 1 out of 10. Get out of here.
Yeah. So yeah.
So, your turn. Your
Okay.
turn.
So this war is called the Pig War. Well, you can already tell why the heck it is stupid. If you don't, well, wow. Emma just explained to you. It's a war started by a pig. A freaking pig. So yeah. If
Just,
you yeah, what?
just one pig.
Yep, it's just one pig.
Just one pig.
Mhm.
Okay, interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah, even me reading this one was like surprised and shocked, stunned, whatever. Every word that
Yes.
rhymes with surprise, basically. So like yeah, um, yeah. So basically, back then there was a boundary between the American land and the present-day Washington State and the Britain territory at the north. But the problem was that nobody knew about the border. So how stupid. So yeah. Anyways, we don't talk about that thing. Yeah. So anyway,
Yes, we don't.
yeah, the San Juan Island was claimed by both USA and the Britain, the UK, whatever I want to call it. Is it? Yeah, it was okay for both of them to actually live together. Both USA and UK were living together in harmony. No problems, no wars, no rallying, and no bad stuff happening. Until the damn pig came along and ruined the peace and harmony of both Britain and what? Did I just say Australia? I mean USA.
I would rather assume you said Austria.
Yeah. Never mind. Okay, okay. So basically, on June 15, 1859, one of the Americans, Lyman Cutler, noticed a pig rooting in the fields or running around the fields, grazing, whatever you call that. I don't know, I forgot, like, yeah, if it's a field or a garden, but yeah. And shot the pig. It turned out to be the the pig was owned by an Irishman, Charles Griffin, a Hudson Bay employee who owned several pigs and was raising them for free range style by letting them wander or run around people's yards. This, yeah, basically stupid technique, but okay. This technique sounds very, very stupid because you let them graze freely. And yeah, of course, I would like kill the pig for
And it is.
yeah. So anyways, yeah, basically he knew about it and yeah, Cutler offered Griffin $10 while for a cheap pig. Wow. Yeah, basically to take place of the pig or the hog or whatever. Dang it. But of course,
Doesn't matter what it is.
yeah. Yeah, so basically Griffin demanded for Cutler to pay $100. But of course, who would want to pay $100 on a pig? So Cutler defended himself that the pig shouldn't have been on his land eating his potatoes, and Griffins replied or said, "It's up to you to keep on keeping what the heck." And I quote, "It's up to you on keeping your potatoes out of my pig." Which kind of sounds dumb considering potatoes don't aren't animals and are just plants. Sounds kind of stupid for to me, okay? Yeah. Then the British.
I mean, if it was in the context of it's your thing to keep your son out of my daughter, it would be a bit different.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. Then the British authorities tried to arrest Cutler, but he was smart, so he called the American military aid. 66 soldiers were dispatched. The British knew about this and feared that they might lose control on those islands, aka the San Juan Islands. So they sent a freaking warship to counter only 66 soldiers. But then the Americans of course knew about this, and by the 10th of August, 461 American soldiers and 14 cannons were being faced up against 5 Philippine warships and 2,140 men. And if was there, I would have just suggested that to kill our American pig so everything would be freaking even. Like, what the heck?
Yes.
You could have just killed a random American pig in a farm or whatever. So it would be even Steven, even be Eber. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. English.
I'm I can't stop laughing because of this thing. How stupid were they back then?
Yeah. So, next topic, moving on swiftly. The dumbest names of wars and battles in the wars and such.
So basically, yeah, I can actually double these things that I said into the stupid, dumbest wars in history, and also dumbest war names, because bro, the War of the Stray Dog, the war of the pig, and the War of the Golden stool. If I yeah, a golden stool, because if I were to tell the story, basically I'll just summarize this with big brain moment. Oh yeah, okay. So basically the ash, what the heck, wow, I forgot. Oh yeah, wait. The Ashanti tribe had a stool that was very sacred, and then the Ashanti king was exiled. Then the Britain wanted to help them, but then the Britain captain, I don't know what his name was, said that, and I quote, probably would fart on the stool, and then that disrespected all the Ashanti tribes. I mean the Ashanti people, and then yeah, basically they um what do you call that, ambushed the Britain army, whatever, and then yeah, they
Invaded.
yeah, so the Ashanti actually lost, but then they claimed that they won. And you wanna know why?
Why?
Because the British didn't never sat on the golden stool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they still didn't win, so.
Yeah, it's even Steven, because the Ashanti people preserve the sacredness of the stool, and the British get annexing the Ashanti tribe area, whatever you call that. I don't know where that is now, but then you can comment down below, guys, on where that part is in Africa, because yeah, it's in Africa.
Yeah, it's in Africa. We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Alright, so, in World War II, when the Americans had finally decided to join into the war, the Germans try to basically, because the Americans were obviously winning,
Mm-hmm.
the the Germans basically made a couple of military slams. Now, what do I mean by a military slam?
No, I don't know.
Hitler thought that if he slammed a couple of divisions into American divisions, he would finally repel them. He basically tried to make the second blitzkrieg. So the only thing he actually made was push a bit far. Now it made like this bit of a, the thing started, the German occupied territories have only like made a small bulge. And speaking of bulges, you know how that repelling move on the bulge was called?
What?
I quote. The Battle of the Bulge.
The what now? What?
The Battle of the Bulge.
My face is as confused as confusing as the math test I just took for the third quarter. What the heck? But yeah, so like yeah. So for the third topic and the last one actually is the dumbest arguments that made you lose your brain cells or let your brain cells get eaten to heaven or hell.
Yes, basically reasons brain cells have gone bye-bye.
Yeah. Or probably some of your brain cells because my brain cells died because of a lot of the stress in grade 7.
Yes.
So yeah, since you started like the first one, I think I should start this one now, the last topic, of course.
Yes.
So this one is gonna be short. So yeah. So so this one is when I was in second grade. So my friend asked me on which was brighter, the moon or the sun. So me being the obvious educated idiot said the sun, obviously, and other friend said no, it is the moon, and me explained to him that the moon shines because of the sun, and yeah, of course, like he said, like no, the moon has like that glow, that silvery glow, yeah, like something like that, and then yeah, that argument made me lose a ton of brain cells, like bajillion brain cells, basically. And yeah, and after explaining to him, like after several minutes, he still didn't get it, and I just said, if you just believe in what you believe, and I'll believe in what I believe. So yeah, us being like the nicest dudes in the class, I mean girls, said okay, sure, and live our life like nothing happened. But then that event scarred my brain.
Yes. Your brain cells basically will never financially recover from this.
Yep. Not financially, but mentally. Even though they are part of the brain.
Alright, these kind of chain things on email, basically, oh, resend this,
Yeah.
otherwise you'll die.
Oh yeah, those ones.
Well, I basically said, and why? So the person who sent me the email, who probably started this thing, was, well, because we had a couple of riddles for you, and I don't know where they basically took out the riddle part. Basically, I was like, where did you find that riddle part? I never heard anything about riddles. But yeah, she basically didn't respond. She didn't respond to that. She still responded with her own thing, and she typed out the riddle, and the riddle being which one is greater, the sun or the moon.
Oh.
I of course answered the sun, and get this, what they answered was, and I quote, wrong. The the moon is better because it provides us light in night when there is none. The sun is less gray and is completely unneeded because it is shining light when there is already light in the day.
What? That's the dumbest person, like the
Yeah.
email spam. What the heck? If you're gonna be
So because me being me and me being atheist, and this is not like I have anything against religion. Yeah, I still support religion. People believe the shit they want nowadays.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's so basically I answered, oh, we got a Mr. Christian. You know that the sun actually provides all the light in the day, and they didn't respond.
So wait, if you're gonna be like that, yeah, you can talk.
Yeah, so they didn't respond for like a week until they basically, mutter up the courage to respond.
What'd they say?
Atheists go to hell.
What the heck? I am a Christian. I'm okay with Christianism. I am okay with other religions. I'm okay with even atheism, but that goes beyond barriers.
Yeah.
You need to respect other people's beliefs.
Because atheism has its because atheism also has its own branches of religion.
Yeah. So yeah.
Basically atheist exercises.
Yeah. If you're gonna be like that kind of scammer, like email scammer, first of all you should have like nice knowledge about what you're gonna be doing or whatever, like riddles or puzzles or whatever, and don't be dumb because like if you're chatting like the smartest person in the world, if like something like that, just for an example, like, and then you got something wrong, they would cringe and they would like laugh a lot.
Yes, if you don't know anything and you decide to make an email chain riddle, with of course a threatened, if you do not send this to other 5 quillion people, then you will die. You should be arrested.
Yeah.
You should just be arrested.
Lol. Yeah, basically, of course, every like internet chain scammer should be arrested because like it's actually against the law.
Yes, of course.
So yeah.
You know how I said like, oh my god, if you don't. Now, how they make fun of those people who say you can send this to the next 5 million people, you will die. Well, something that pisses me off. I just made a new Discord account because I wanted to troll somebody who was basically being completely toxic. I immediately received a message from the bot, and I basically responded because they only got the bot tag because they're a scripted user, scripted quote unquote. They basically just made that bot, and then they somehow got like into the log of it, and they could send messages all they wanted.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah. So is it my turn?
They basically said, so they said, do you want fortune? Send this to the next 15 people on your friend list, and you will have luck for the rest of your life. And I said, I literally just made this account. Where am I supposed to pull those people out of? My ass.
So yeah.
Yes, of course.
Of course. So yeah, are you done?
Yes.
So yeah. The next story is happened to me in 5th grade. So it was recess, and since I was smart in science, quote unquote, my classmate asked me anything, and I answered correctly. Like how do they do photosynthesis, like those basic grade 5 stuff, or and also the
Yes, yes. Even I know that.
yeah, you know, the basic things, because since I am quite obsessed with science and history, well, not that much if I go to school now. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
I just answered everything correctly, and it was all going good as Gucci, and until he said that the Earth was flat.
I'm sorry.
What?
Whoever said that the Earth is flat should just be taken into conversion camp of more.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, because I respect everybody's beliefs, unless you say that I am a Satanist and I'm gonna kill you. Where's your proof? I'm a holy Christian.
Yeah, and yes,
So
and I am a partly unholy atheist.
yep. Curious of me, I said, why are you like believing that the Earth is flat, even though um they are scientific studies that show that the Earth isn't flat? And oh boy, why did I ask that? I should have just like left that and then let it go all away. And yeah, basically he said, you haven't seen the Earth as a whole, right? Where you stand, like anywhere, the Earth seems flat. Then I answered, so that's it, all because I can observe the whole planet above the s- above from space or whatever. Then he got a little mad.
Yes, ISS.
Yeah. Then
We have
he
ISS. We have satellites.
Yeah, wait. Just let me explain this, because like I proved him wrong because of just one word. I'm explaining it
Yes.
thoroughly. So yeah, he got a little mad. I mean, like not that much, but
Yeah, how dare you be correct?
wait. Oh no, wait. I mental block. Wait. With the power of editing, let me cut this. Here we go. So yeah, he got a little mad and said that this is just a starting point of my point. The starting point of my point. Wow, what the heck? And after he said that, I had a scintilla of anger. If you don't know what scintilla is, the meaning of scintilla is a spark of anger, basically. A spark. So that means a spark of anger. So yeah, he proceeded to explain, but before he could say any words, I said, okay, I didn't go to space and see the Earth from above, but other people have seen it. Have you not heard of the moon landing and astronauts claiming and confirming that the Earth is a sphere? They saw it rotating on its axis and measured the approximate diameter of it, and there are images taken from them too, like from the satellites, and yeah, basically like that. That infuriated my classmate and shouted that they are all lies, deception. Those photos have been manipulated. Then he proceeds to explain that the flat Earth above it is a dome, yeah, basically above us. And me, using my brain cells, said, I have only one word for you, and that is seasons. Then he tells me to proceed to explain, and I said, all the areas of the world have different seasons because the sun rays are hitting different places on the parts of the earth. So if France would be winter, probably America would be spring, and here in the Philippines would probably be hot dead summer, and yeah, basically like that. So if the earth were flat, all of the freaking areas of the world, like even Iceland or every part of the world, would have the same season. Like if it was summer there in Czech, I would it would be summer the whole wait, what do you call it? The whole Earth.
Please say either Czech Republic or Czechia. I don't know, just hearing only Czech infuriates me because Czech is actually like a word for somebody who is a member, like a citizen in Czechia.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
So
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
it's okay.
So in Czechia, it would be like if it's summer, then every part of the world, even in Antarctica and Arctic, it would be summer.
Even Greenland, even
Yeah,
Canada,
yeah. And if it be
Nunavut.
yeah, and if it would be summer in I mean like winter in China, let's say, every part of the world would be winter. So yeah, that made me lose a lot of brain cells. And yeah, he said, F you are dumb, you have fallen to the lies, and proceeds to walk out. And me and my friend were staring at each other, giving that look of what the heck just happened.
Yes, he basically went. If we want to family friendlylize this, he basically said, because Christianity is the most used religion
Yeah.
apart from atheism.
Mhm.
So how dare you be atheist? We're in the Philippines. Like I would, if I was a Christian, I would probably think that what he meant was like, you are a fake Christian and you are defying Jesus.
Yeah. Basically. So yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's your next story? Because it's the last. I can't think of anything.
Oh, yeah. So, just reminding you that we are recording for 40 minutes already.
It's 41 minutes now.
Oh. Yeah. Anyway, so, let me big brain a moment. Yes, thank you for the cheering. Yeah, so we were basically learning about the solar system in
Yeah.
our science class.
Mhm.
And we were talking about the moon. Now, our teacher, which did not know much about the universe and such,
Yeah, no.
said that the moon only and only comes out at night. Now, that is not true. It can come out at day as well, because sun can because like the moon glowing is basically just only a reflection of the sun ray. So I basically raised my hand and asked, "Then what's that out the window?" And she said, "Cheese."
Yeah.
And then she sent me to the principal's office for disrupting class.
Well, you were trying to correct her because, like, if she teaches students wrong things, then if they go to college, then they would be like the most ignorant student of all. Yeah.
Yes. Plus, I still do not understand why teachers consider talking back as disrespect.
Well, unless
I
like
literally only.
yeah.
I mean, like, even corrections are talking back to them. And oh my god, how dare you be correct and I, instead of me, go to the principal's office. So yeah, that kind of pisses me off.
Yeah, unless like the student talking the type of student talking back is like whatever, like that bad boy, bad girl or bad boy. Yeah, you know what I mean,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Like
The bad child.
yeah.
The bad shield.
Yeah. So like
The bad child. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
So like so what, like something like that is very disrespectful, like something like that, but not correcting your mistake, because yeah, just like I said before, yeah, you'd be the most ignorant student in college or whatever, and then a lot of people will tease you for that, and probably, yeah, basically a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah, speaking about, like how teachers find everything disrespectful,
Mm-hmm.
I make one small mistake, and they, just completely berate me with shouting, and then they break me down to the point where I start crying. And that's not disrespect, because they are adults, they're teachers, and they have all the right in the world to mentally damage children. But no, as soon as I correct a teacher, or just kindly explain something that they don't know, or just talk back kindly, I am the most disrespectful child in the world. You should be put down for adoption.
Oh my
You know
god.
what I mean, right?
Yeah. So basically, I also went to like something like that. So in grade three, well, if you want me to further explain, even though we are 44 minutes. Is it
Yes,
okay?
44
So,
minutes
yeah.
in.
So like yeah, basically in English class, we're talking about like the there, this, that, whatever, you already know those. And basically, my you know this one, Their is pronounced there.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
My teacher pronounced it their. You can clearly like hear the E and I's separated. And I was like, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos with subtitles, because I the only one who does that? Please tell me somebody does that too. So basically, I corrected my
I
teacher.
mean,
Yeah,
deaf.
what?
I mean, deaf people do.
Yeah. So like I raised my hand and said to the teacher, Mom, you pronounced it wrong. It should be there as the same as There. I don't know if it's there and the Their is there. I don't know, something like that. But then yeah,
Whatever.
you get the point. So like the teacher said like,
Yes, I
why,
do.
how dare you interrupt my class? And yeah, to the point where, why did I even say that?
Yes.
I got detention for that, and then yeah, basically, and then I explained my mom everything that happened, and then like she like, okay, you can slip this ground thing for now.
Yay.
Yeah, so my
So
mom was okay with that.
it it ended well for you.
It ended
Yeah.
well.
So well, I didn't tell my mom. Apart, like 3 days later, when I basically came up to her, I tapped her shoulder and I said, Mom, I'm sorry about the spoon in the trash can thing. But besides that,
Mm-hmm.
I need to talk about to you something. And she's like, yes, what is it? Like slap. And I basically explained the whole story to her.
Mm-hmm.
And she basically, gave me a death stare, like, I'm gonna kill that teacher. So she basically drove all the way to school
Oh.
just to talk to the principal. And hey, guess what? That teacher was got banned from teaching science. So we got a new teacher for science, which actually had an understanding of that.
Lol.
Lol.
So yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, that was all the topics we had prepared for today.
Make sure to like, subscribe, turn notification bell icon on so you'll never miss an upload. And yeah, guys, if we reach 5 likes on each the individual vid of this podcast, we'll do a part 3 of this. So yeah, make sure to do that if you want another part of the podcast, the random podcast.